All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Rasoon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. You already know what it is. We give you everything. Black culture, African culture, history, heritage, entertainment, spirituality. Man, we got it all for you, family. So you know it's most definitely you should subscribe immediately. Don't you hesitate. Hit that button, and we got memberships for the two dynamic YouTube pages. The link is right down in the video description. Is in the chat. All you have to do is click it, family, and man, you'll get a introduction video rundown on these memberships. What they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSETI.com online marketplace. Official General Sarah Soon SETI DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know it. I know you're going to like and love. All you have to do is get over there, check out that catalog, get that discount, shop and save, save and shop. Oh, I got the wrong one up there. I don't know how I got it. Well, let's get it up here. KingSETI.com online marketplace, and everybody pull the fire alarm. GeneralSETI.com, SETI University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Man, we talking about Omeka. We talking about Kemetic studies, Nubian studies. We got the hip-hop, occult, Freemasonry exposed, Black Illuminati. We got all the religions, all the isms exposed, Judaism, Christianityism, and Islamism, and Sufism, and all the isms. We got it all. Gnosticism, Sufism. Get on over there, family. The black woman is God, the making of the white man. So much over there. It's all powerful, the complete General Sarah Soon SETI website. Get over there, become a member today. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. Breaking backs and pull the alarm, family. Intellectual prowess like no other Patreon page out there. Let me get it up here for you, family. Let me get you some of that hype material we got up there right now. We talking about how the righteous black God Osiris became the Serapis Jesus. I know you got that Serapis up there. We also got Africa, Batiman, Bambata, another tether still in black American hip-hop legacies. We got his cousin up here today, Benzino. He didn't crashed out, jumped out the window. So, yeah, let me go on and take care of him. Let me clean him up, clean his ass up. Hip-hop. We also got hip-hop ancestry, the black American DNA of breakdancing, 5 shocking facts that prove the Olmecs were a colony sent from ancient Egypt. We got a lot of 5. We also got this one, too. Then this one, we got these niggas out here mad. Are black Americans the true rulers of Africa? This is why we are hated by so many continental. Is this why we are so hated by so many continental and Caribbean African niggas? You see, is this the reason? It's something about us we don't know about ourselves. They got this internal hate where niggas keep jumping out the window, crashing out, running off at their loose lip, make a nigga have to clean them up real quick. Yeah, so get on over there to Patreon. To all the family out there donated to the general, I thank you very much. I appreciate you. And to those that want to donate, link right there on the screen is in the video description, is in the chat. Click it. You get a video what I'm talking about, you get a video introduction. Get that link, click it, donate. I thank you and I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid. because I will ban your ass. Now Benzino, you been simping a long time, nigga. You been simping a long time, whining and crying and all over the internet. You see, yeah, you've been crashing out a very long time. And so, yeah, I seen that he was on some, interview, and the guy who was interviewing, was off the radar too. He didn't know pretty much nothing about, what FBA was. He parodied the same shit that Fat Joe with the foundational black authority, So he ain't did no goddamn research at all. And so you supposed to be an interviewer, and you sit up here and you come and say the same, misinformation that Fat Joe said. And so they all is feeling some kind of way. They always feeling something. They saying why do you got this movement or whatever, lineage. It's still a movement. People waking up and saying that that they the foundational black lineage that built America and shit, which is, this is understandable. I don't understand, it's a problem. It's a problem when they want to go in their little niche. You see, when they want to go in their little niche. See, the thing is, like Caribbean Day, and I bring this up. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get some on Caribbean Day. Caribbean Day Festival. Yeah. Brooklyn. Yeah, let me see if I can get a goddamn, you see all the goddamn flags and shit. You see, let me see if I can get all the flags and shit, But anyway, they got some weird, y'all got some weird shit going on down there. Yeah, y'all weird. For real. Well, I get it. Well, I just get the flags and shit. And they come out, everybody had their goddamn flag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at this right here. And we ain't, and see, so they can come over here. They got West Indian Day Parade, huh? They got West Indian Day Parade. They can come over here. We ain't got no place in that. We ain't got no place in that. What place we got? Well, what place we got in that? You see, so they can come over here and have a West Indian Day Parade and the Caribbean Day. I don't know if they call it Caribbean. Is the Caribbean the same as the West Indian? I don't know. Maybe it's the West Indian Day Parade or Caribbean Diaspora Carnival. See, they got all of that. You see, so we ain't got nothing to do with that. So I guess it's the West Indian Day Parade. And so they get to come over here and fly their flags and shit. We ain't got no flag to fly in that. You feel me? That's something separate. And so they say, why do we separate? And they come right on over here and goddamn separate. When they want to do their thing, can we infringe on Jamaica? And they'll say, you're not Jamaican. You're not Jamaican. And so I see somebody did put an American flag out there, but that ain't that. See, no. See, that ain't the same. That's the broader flag. We talking about Black America. You know what I'm saying? We need our own goddamn flag. We got to have our own now. Just like a state, and you got a state flag and this, that, and the third and shit. So we got to have our own goddamn flag. We can't fly the same goddamn flag. So when they come out in the West Indian Day event and festival and shit, they separate. You see, anytime you see somebody, and so if we fly ours and we see somebody with a Jamaican flag and we say, well, what does that mean? Well, it means that we celebrate Jamaica and we celebrate. And so in essence, what we say when the same thing when you say FBA, we are the original people, black people that was in this nation. I'm quite sure y'all understand that. But see, when they separated, it's all good. When they go and have their Caribbean Day parades and they West Indian Day parades and and all of that, and they fly their flag and they do all, it's okay. You see, they don't see that as being separate. When Busta Rhymes with his Busta ass let that garbage come out his mouth, and talking about, this is all them and this, that was so disrespectful, but they don't see that as disrespect. And so I'm going to keep my goddamn foot on the pedal. I don't give a fuck. You see, I don't give a goddamn, because I know I'm standing on what's right. If I didn't believe I wasn't standing on what was right, then I wouldn't say, I would move, I would move it down a different road. I would go in a different direction. But everybody on the planet got a flag. Everybody on the planet got their own place on this planet that's for them. You see, I don't give a fuck who it is on the planet, what continent, what nation. Everybody got a place. Everybody got their little place on the planet that's all theirs, and it's just for a particular group. You see, so though we separate, we are also, we united, but we separate. We got a place where it's only for foundational Black Americans. Y'all got Jamaica. Y'all, that's for, and even though people go there, it's still, that's Jamaica. That's people, that, whatever then went on on that island is primarily it's been achieved by Jamaican people. We're not confused about that. You go to Haiti, same thing. You go to all the other islands, the same thing. The particular people, Black people of that island are the ones that, built it up, and the rich culture that might be in those islands. We know who put it there. It's the indigenous Black people of that island or whatever area in Africa. You see, you got so many different, they ain't just blending in. It's not a blur. They got their own particular cultures. You got the Dogon, you feel me? You got the Igbo, and you got the Ashanti, you got all that, Wolof, you got Nuba, you got Zulu, you got Khoisan, you got the Twa, you got all these different African groups there, and Senegalese, and you got all these, even within those nations, you got many, and so it's like a peacock, with different feathers, but everybody got their place. And so why is it that, again, people's getting mad when we stress this, but I'm not one that, I'm a part of the greater African family. I'm not one that separate, but I still can practice, and understand that aspect, that we still, what's been done here is been done by a particular group of Black people, and it's been us that did this over here. And so whether we came from Africa it's been us that put it down over here. And so that don't take us out of the African family. It don't take us out of the Black. We just saying, when you show up, you show love, show respect. You know what I'm saying? And when we do what we had to do to get ours over here, have a seat. Don't come over here in the final hours of our victory and try to try to shoot us in the foot or act like you're gonna trip us as we try to come across the finish line. We're not gonna allow that to happen. And so here it is, Benzino, and Benzino, you's an alcoholic, nigga. You ain't nobody. We done already said you from St. Croix or some goddamn. See, we have to. It's always a nigga that, if somebody come from here and they really down, and they got family all over the United States, it usually be, as soon as you hear a motherfucker crashing out, usually it's one of them niggas that come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They just don't understand how they gonna get left out. How you get, hey, motherfucker, you wasn't here. I mean, what the fuck is, you was at where you was, nigga? I mean, what the fuck? What the problem is, nigga? You was where you was at. What the fuck is you talking about? You wasn't over here. We was over here. We was putting it down. We was over here fighting and struggling and dying and being lynched and, building up the nation. You wasn't over here. What the fuck is the problem? You act like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all some motherfucking, some leech parasite motherfuckers, acting like you can't understand this. We got the video for Weirdo Benzino crying all over the place, alcoholic. Then they busted, nigga. You got all type of pictures up on the internet where you're running down the hallway in hotels, motherfucker, like and on some weirdo shit. You're crying on drink champs, and you know what I'm saying, crashing out on live TV, nigga. Yeah, what's wrong with you? You ain't got you ain't got the mind, nigga, to get your life together. Motherfuckers got videos with you up there, and you up there, about to crash out over, some, toss up you had and shit, and motherfuckers out there, put you out your own house or whatever and shit, and and it's crazy. How the fuck is you gonna come up here and talk about somebody as a bozo? This nigga say bozo, and you's the biggest bozo on the goddamn internet. Yeah, we got the video. We got the video on this nigga. Let's go on and put his whole ass up. Yeah, they on drunk champs. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Let's put this nigga up here. Here you go.
He has some opinions on the FBA, the Foundational Black Authority.
This is the first time I even heard it. Like, when did people start?
This nigga say the foundation. You hear this nigga? You know he ain't, and he probably a goddamn yeah. This motherfucker probably got on banana slippers his goddamn self. He ain't even did no research, and so he come right up there and regurgitate. So he ain't done no research. So you don't need to be goddamn interviewing nobody. He go up there and misquote and everything, and so I he ain't worth two dead flies. But here we go again, family.
On the FBA, the Foundational Black Authority.
This is the first time I even heard it. Like, when did people start saying the FBA? What is that?
It's new. Like Tariq Nasheed. I forgot the other guy's name.
But when did that? What is like? What's it based on? What's the like? Is this like Black Lives Matter?
No. It's like they're just into Black people, African Americans, Black that are born here, not Jamaican, Haitian, Caribbean. I believe that's what the
organization. Yeah, but why are they splitting?
I don't know.
What are we splitting us up again for? Why are we?
I get what you're saying. Some people say it's needed. Some people say it's not.
Listen, you know what's needed? Niggas need to motherfucking start coming together, like sincerely.
We gonna go down there and get accepted. Like we can go down there and they're gonna accept us and shit and everything and every culture in the goddamn, in the islands and shit. They're not gonna and when you go to the island of Jamaica, they're not gonna let the Haitians come over there and usurp Jamaican culture. They know that to be true. And so it ain't all like, it's so lovey-dovey that everybody is just floating around and everybody is no, if you take your ass to Jamaica, then you gonna do Jamaican. And they ain't gonna let you come over there and dominate their island with no other kind of culture. That's bullshit. So they saying why, and the thing is about identifying with who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you from Weirdo Benzino, they say you from St. Croix. If you from St. Croix, nigga, I know you rep. You see what I'm saying? But why rep then? Why don't you just rep Black if that's the case? But if you take the time out to rep St. Croix or anybody out there, and I seen Busted Rhymes, who he clearly give all praise to Jamaica and shit and this, that. He take the time to do that. If that's really what y'all would be doing, you wouldn't highlight Jamaica, or you wouldn't highlight this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you clearly don't understand is that really the shit that then came out of Busta Rhymes' mouth and shit, saying when he didn't have to do that. But y'all is some Busta motherfuckers. Really what it is, man. I'm tired of going over this shit. Y'all some suckers, man. Y'all some straight suckers, because y'all know what the fuck y'all done said, but y'all don't never highlight none of the shit y'all say. Y'all don't never highlight none of the shit y'all say. So it'd be like you talking to a fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? They hear you and they know exactly what you're saying, but they act like, they don't, it don't make sense when it do. It makes a whole lot of sense. But see what it does, it put them, they used to being, riding for free. They used to be, you always, and we got them niggas and they be in the clique, and they ain't got no paper. They just show up when it's time to roll up. That's the only time. Then when it's time to roll up, them motherfuckers will be over there. You understand what I'm saying? When it's time to go to the store and get some 40s and shit and this, that, and motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna put in, ain't gonna do shit. Just gonna smoke and nigga and sit there and all day. That motherfucker stay in one seat and wait until the next one roll up and shit or this, that. That's how you is. And so y'all used to smoking for free. Y'all used to, everybody used to ride, and don't put none in on the gas. You just been riding. Now motherfuckers is identifying and shit, and it ain't gonna be no more free rides. We got to get ours. It's something going on over here right now anyway, where we most definitely got to identify and get, and come together and identify, who we are and establish who we are in all sincerity for the defense of our people. Because it's some really uncertain shit going on over here right now. And so we most definitely have to do that. Y'all motherfuckers will break and be out. You'll be back in the island some goddamn where. We'll be over here on, motherfucking country on fire and shit. It'd be a goddamn another civil war over here. Y'all motherfuckers will strike out and shit and be back in the island somewhere. Eating, drinking banana juice and eating pea soup and shit. And while we over here on the battlefield, no, nigga, don't be we. Ain't no goddamn French niggas over here. We ain't no we. Until you prove it's we. You done benefited from us. How have we benefited from you? God damn it, we already been over here successful. The hell you talking about we how much? Listen to this shit, god damn it. Listen to this weirdo nigga, alcoholic weirdo Benzino.
Niggas need to start growing up.
That's a fact, though.
And start acting a little more responsible and mature. That's what's needed. Like foundational. Like I don't even like the way that sounds. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that you told me, I definitely ain't into that. So go ahead.
No. I was gonna say,
you don't like how it sounds
because without Jamaican people, do you understand?
We wouldn't be.
Do you understand? Do you understand
nigga,
what
you
Jamaican
name
people
yourself
have
after a motherfucking German car, nigga? Benzino. The fuck is wrong with you? This nigga, wait a minute, hold up. This nigga named himself after a goddamn Nazi car. Yeah, Benzino. You nigga, you ain't connected. You talking about you ain't even connected, nigga. You disconnected. Any motherfucker name themselves after a goddamn car, Benzino. Nigga, you gonna go somewhere and sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? You one of them niggas, that's what back when motherfuckers was naming themselves after all the drinks and shit, motherfucker name they children Alizé and shit and yeah, fucking naming they children Thunderbird and goddamn yeah, the name, name they baby Cavassier and shit. So he got caught up in that era and shit. And so they named him Benzino. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crazy ass shit. Nigga, don't come over here acting like nigga you got all the answers. Yeah. This motherfucker, Benzino a motherfucker. I just seen a goddamn picture with him. Nigga was in the hallway and looked like they done caught him doing one of them. What's the nigga name that got the podcast? They all getting caught, weirdo shit in the middle of the hotel and shit. Got all type of videos. I say, what kind of shit is going on, man? And he got enough nerve to bring his ass up here talking crazy.
Of music and different, like, come on, like what type of? Go ahead, man.
No, that's
silly as hell, man.
right now. Let's get to the next topic.
Who made that up?
I believe Tariq Nasheed.
Yeah, that ain't it, man. That's not it. That ain't it. And Fat Joe said something about it.
Yeah, he got on him. Actually, today he actually resigned. He stepped down from his position at BET because of this. It got so much stuff that he had to step down. It seems like.
I'm saying, look, people would understand this about.
He was calling him broke and stuff like that too.
Look, Joe has to stop doing that.
Yeah,
Joe got to stop doing that. But in Joe's defense,
yeah.
You see, he backed up real quick. He said he had to step down. That motherfucker changed up real quick. You heard him say, "Oh yeah, Joe got to stop doing that, nigga. Yeah, you better. You didn't heed that fact. You would see, nigga. He probably looking at that nigga. He said, you should have told me this shit at the beginning of the interview." Nah, he didn't talk too much. He didn't let this nigga talk too much and shit. He like, man, well, what the fuck? Why you didn't? Why you didn't tell me this nigga stepped down at the beginning of the interview? They didn't put heat on this nigga. Okay, I thought you didn't tell me that. He said, well, Joe got to stop doing that. And motherfucker, you should tell. Now they gonna put heat on my ass, but they ain't shit you can take from me because I'm already at the bottom. Benzino, man, go and sit your goddamn drunk ass down somewhere. Oh, that ain't it. Oh yeah, okay, all right. He said that motherfucker copped the plea. He copped the plea real quick. He said, man, Joe got to stop that.
Joe seen hip hop growing up in the Bronx. The Bronx is where hip hop started. And everybody was in the Bronx. Black, Jamaican, Puerto Rican. This was, you know what I'm saying? This was the birth of hip hop, bro. Like, so Joe's not looking at it like that. He's seeing it as he understands, but the foundation, I don't agree with the foundational black. That is bullshit because without Jamaicans, things would be different. Like you can't just exclude Jamaicans.
There you go.
What type of dumb shit is that?
I understand what you're saying. Now, on the topic of podcasts,
but Joe should be saying nothing about broke niggas.
No, he shouldn't be saying nothing about.
He should be saying nothing about broke niggas because believe me, there's somebody in your family that's broke, Joe.
Yeah.
There's niggas. The majority of all of us are broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, the majority of black people are broke, and Puerto Rican people are broke. If you want to define broke as just paying bills and getting by, or can't buy shit, like broke can be defined a lot of different ways. So he has to be careful saying that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about when you want to be.
Yeah.
You got to be careful who
people were trying to pinpoint him to be a racist too. They were trying to say he a racist.
Joe's not. I mean, Joe's been around black. Again, he grew up in the Bronx. Yeah. Now, there's nothing to matter him loving Puerto Rico
of his old friends
and being Puerto Rican.
See, now I see that as a double take. You see how that shit go? Wait a minute, hold on. He said, "No, I don't see him. No problem with him loving Puerto Rico and shit. But what the fuck is the problem with us loving our lineage? I don't understand. See, that's double talk right there. That's double talk. I want y'all to listen to that again.
So he has to be careful saying that.
That's
you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about when you want to be. You got to be careful who
people were trying to pinpoint him to be a racist too. They were trying to say he a racist.
Joe's not. I mean, Joe's been around black. Again, he grew up in the Bronx. Yeah. Now, there's nothing to matter him loving Puerto Rico.
Some of his old friends
and being Puerto Rican.
Talking about it though. Like,
there's nothing to matter with him loving being Puerto Rican. There's nothing to matter with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, but as far he's been around black people his entire life. I mean,
yeah, he's double talk.
So doesn't I mean? Listen, man, like I said, people are going to pick and choose.
They can love where they come from, but we can't love where we come from.
I understand where we're coming from. But
listen to that.
Broke that word. Listen, I've had money. I haven't had money. It ain't changed me.
He do got to be careful with his words, though. You do that.
Listen, bro can't unlame a lane,
Yeah.
and bro can't prevent your wife from getting in a pretzel 4 position. All right?
Yeah.
Real talk.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So, having money rather. You know what I'm saying? Being rich rather. You know what I'm saying? Rich can't, you know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, we all, it would be great if everybody that's in the struggle can have something, you know, but, you know, so he has to be careful with that.
Yeah. No.
But as far as the founder, I'm not with that shit. And anybody out there is with that is a bozo, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just end with that. You know, he's saying that, but you could see that he clearly double talking, that they could identify whatever way, you know, wherever they come from, they can fly their flag, but they don't want us to unite. You know, they want to be able to freely come in and you know, and leech and, you know, and do what they do because they've been getting away with it too long. But now that, you know, we trying to identify with ourselves, everybody got a problem with that. So Benzino, you another one bites the dust. Yeah, you done fucked up and you done disrespected and you double talking and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You stay on you stay on that liquor and your mind is saturated. You done murdered all your brain cells, nigga, because you stay on that you stay on that vodka and gin, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't never been, you've been doing a whole lot of weirdo shit. You've been drinking, like you're halfway taking them cheap steroids and you're taking cheap steroids and drinking alcohol and all that. It fucked you up, Benzino. You like one, you remind me of that motherfucker look like, Abomination and shit on the honk and shit. That motherfucker took all them goddamn, you know, your body is illiform and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your head is big and, you know, and you done took some old file, you know, and you be looking like Abomination and shit, nigga. You know, illiform and shit. You know, go ahead, Benzino. Don't speak on our peoples no more, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Take your ass back to whatever. Get on the next little ferry, nigga, and get your ass back to where you belong. We own you, nigga. We don't give a fuck about what you talking about. You gonna respect. You gonna respect. You feel me? Black America by any means necessary, and it's not everybody on the boat type of party, nigga. It's those who got blood lineage over here from day one. You feel me? And so that don't include you, nigga. So quit trying to ease back into the, you know, into the greater group and shit and trying to give it on freeload on, you know, on Black America. No, that's over with. Ain't no more free lunches. Ain't no more free lunches. That's what it is, you know. And that's how it be when motherfucker been getting them free lunches all and they, you know, and they like the first 2 weeks of school, they let motherfuckers get them free lunches, right? And then right around that second week, hey, right around that second week, they tell the motherfucker, man, you got to have your lunch money, you know. Everybody, all kind of motherfuckers got to get out the line. You know what I'm saying? That second week come, yeah, nigga, you got to have that lunch money. Niggas be hurt too, cause that, you know, they always do that on the day when they got them sloppy joes. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers see them sloppy joes, you be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no more free lunches. No more free lunches, nigga. All right, family. This is General Yeah. If you're on here right now, I want you to hit this subscribe button. Don't get off of here without hitting that subscribe button. Please share this video with your family so we can, you know, we can reach out and get our people some information out there. They most definitely need it. You feel me? And get on, if you're on General SETI, go on over there to Sarah Student SETI and subscribe. If you're on Sarah, get on over there to General SETI, hit that subscribe button, because, man, we're going to have a hell of a year. If you ain't over here, you playing games. Straight up. If you ain't over here with the General, you playing games. So make sure you stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beach daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.